Friends, now we are going to learn this chapter smooth muscle from the physiology chapter of BPT. See, a smooth muscle. We can see the smooth muscles. Smooth muscles are the non-striated and involuntary muscles. These muscles are present in almost all organs in the form of sheets, bundles, or sheets round the other tissues. Smooth muscles from the major contractile tissues of various organs. Okay, we know that smooth muscles are non-striated and they are involuntary, and they are present in the sheets in the organs, and they are uh, very common in the body because they are present in the visceral organs. Some examples we are going to see of smooth muscles where they are present exactly. Okay, the walls of organs like esophagus, stomach, and intestine in the gastrointestinal tract. Okay, ducts of digestive glands, you know that, and trachea, bronchial tube, and alveolar ducts of the respiratory tract. And commonly we can say that they are present in the respiratory tract. And ureter, urinary bladder, and urethra in excretory system, wall of the blood vessel in circulatory system, and erector pilorum of the skin. This is present in the pilorum that is present in our skin. Okay, mammary glands, uterus, genital ducts, prostate gland, and scrotum in the reproductive system. So finally we commonly say that with these are present in the reproductive system. Okay, as iris and ciliary body of the eye, these are present in the eye also. Okay, now uh, let's we know that a smooth muscle is two types, and a single unit smooth muscle and multi unit smooth muscle. I will show you the box. See, this is the single unit smooth muscle and this is the multi unit smooth muscle. So now we will learn the what are the differences in single unit smooth muscle and the multi unit smooth muscle. So first, in this we are going to learn the factors like presency, appearance, situation, interconnection, pacemaker cells, control of action, resting membrane potential, that is RMP, and action potential. So now we are going to learn detail about the single unit smooth muscle and multi unit smooth muscle. So we can see the presency. As I said that single unit smooth muscles are very common. See, they are more common, and multi unit smooth muscle less. They are present rarely in our body. That is like iris. That's again some other examples are there. Okay, I will say you later. Appearance, arranged like sheets or bundles of tissue. Discrete individual muscle fibers. See, I will show you the diagram of it. See, this is the smooth muscles, and this is a single unit smooth muscle, and this is multi unit smooth muscle. As we know that they are present in the sheets. See, these are the sheets. This is present in sheets. See, this is discrete to the muscle fiber, means they are not in the sheets. They will be their own, like they are not in the group. Okay, see, single unit smooth muscle and this is multi unit smooth muscle. Okay, now we can see that nucleus is present in the muscle fibers, that is only single unit, either single unit smooth muscle or a multi unit smooth muscle. There is a single nucleus and two nuclei are present. See, this is the blue color. Blue is the nucleus, we can say, and the dots which is like a yellow or white appearance, that is the nucleoli. Okay, that is the nucleoli. And see, this there are the for each sheet there is a only one nerve fiber, and here we can see that each and every muscle fiber has one nerve fiber. Can see, because we know that this single unit smooth muscles are performed only one function, means all together performs only one function, that is that information is passed by the nerve fiber. Okay, see, this why this nerve fibers is for each and every muscle fiber has single nerve fiber, because in this multi unit muscle fiber there is there is no together functioning of the muscle fibers. They will function their own. So there is every muscle fiber their own nerve fiber and their own connection will be. Now we will go to the differences. Okay, see, this is the table. Here we know that they are bundle sheets and muscle fibers. Situation in small blood vessels and walls of hollow organs such as gastrointestinal tract, urinary system, reproductive system and respiratory tract. As we know that they are present in these systems. Okay, now next, ciliary muscle. This multi, we know that they are present very rarely. See, ciliary muscles of eye, iris of eye, nistating membrane in cat, arrector pili and large blood vessels. See, large blood vessels. Okay, that's all. Interconnection. Interconnection means there is a connection between the muscle fiber to muscle fiber. See, in this, which type of connection is there, we will see. As gap junctions which allow rapid passage of action potential. Here in multi-unit, no gap junctions. Each muscle fiber is innervated by single nerve ending. See, before we saw that every muscle fiber, there is a one nerve fiber. And here only there is a for muscle to muscle fiber there is a interjunction like interjunction is present, gap junction. This is called gap junction. Through this the information is passed to the muscle to muscle fiber. Because this single unit muscle fiber has only one nerve fiber. So as this only one nerve fiber is attached to the one muscle fiber, this passes the information to the other muscle fiber through the gap junctions. Like this, there are gap junctions for each and every muscle. So like this, each and for every muscle in the sheet, every muscle is attached through the gap junction. This is, we can say, this is gap junction. Through this the information is passed to the all muscle fibers and they perform the function once only. Whereas in multi-unit smooth muscles, these nerve fibers are present for each and every muscle fiber. They will function their own, because as the nerve fiber gets information to the muscle fiber, they will be doing their own function days like. But that is not like that in the single unit smooth muscle, because only one nerve fiber. Okay, now pacemaker cells. Self-excitability pacemaker cells are present, so spontaneous rhythmical contraction occurs. Self-excitable pacemaker cells are present. So in single unit smooth muscle fibers, pacemaker cells are present. Pacemaker cells are present. These cells initiates or excites the single unit smooth muscle to contract at once, all the muscle fiber to contract at once. A stimulus means that provides a stimulus to total the muscle single unit smooth muscle fiber. Okay, now no pacemaker cells, no spontaneous contraction. So as there is no pacemaker cells in the multi-unit smooth muscle, there is no contraction. Spontaneous contraction is absent. See, now control of action. This is the myogenic and this is the neurogenic. Means here the neurogenic action. Multi-unit smooth muscles are controlled by neurons. Here control of myogenic. Okay. Now recitating membrane. Unstable RMP with slow spike potential due to the rhythmic modulation in sodium potassium pump. Slow spikes potential due to the rhythmic modulation in the sodium potassium pump. Okay. Now this is a stable RMP. As this in the sodium potassium pump, there is only calcium ions. So there is no sodium potassium that is absent. But whereas in multi-unit smooth muscle, there is a RMP is present. See, now going to the action potential. can be generated spontaneously, can be elicited by the electrical or hormonal stimulation, spread rapidly throughout the sheet of the cell and make the cells to contract at a single unit. This is important, at a single unit, and occurs with a plateau due to the long depolarization and slow repolarization. Selective activation of each muscle fiber that can contract independently of each other, so cannot be generated spontaneously. As we all know, these all the differences. This is, as we all know, that is spontaneously due to the gap junctions present in the muscle fiber, and excited by the electrical or hormonal stimulation. Hormonal, as we all know, that is the pacemaker is present. This is the excited. Spreads rapidly throughout the sheets of the cell and make the cell to contract as a single unit. We all know that the single unit smooth muscles are contract at a single unit, as there is only one nerve fiber, and the information is passed to the gap junctions. Whereas in the multi-unit smooth muscle, these are the very they are function only by single. They don't. There is no only at a single unit they will not be contractile each other. No plateau. Here is a repulsion occurs. So this is the this is the differences between the single unit smooth muscle and multi-unit smooth muscle. Okay. For the queries, contact me. Okay.